What a weekend for crypto. The bull run is here. Bitcoin over 80,000, everything pumping, but Speedy was on a decline. Speedy ran before anything else ran a few weeks ago, up to over 40 million in overall market cap. Since then, it did retrace to lows underneath 13 million. Is the bottom in, or is there still further down to go? In this video, I want to highlight all the recent price action of Speedy. I also want to go into all the on-chain data. What are the top wallet addresses doing? And I want to compare the price action of Speedy to other big established projects that have been through their first big pullback. Guys, I want to thank Speedy for sponsoring this video. We're going to get into everything the turtle and more. But first, I want to welcome you back to Freeman Finance and Crypto, where if it makes money, it makes sense, guys. From the bottom of my heart, I'm truly grateful for every single one of you. But if you're not subscribed, please pause the video, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification. Now let's get into the video. Let's get into Speedy's website, guys. It looks like I got a facelift from what I see. It looks good. It looks updated. I like it. Like we all know, 1 billion total supply, liquidity pool 100% burnt, ownership 100% renounced, and buy sell tag 0. It all looks good. We know about it. Some of the best memes. I absolutely love this. It's unique, but guys, we made it. Everyone that was here investing over the last year or two, going through the bear market, telling people that crypto would come back, guys, we made it. The bull run is here. Just always remember to take profit some point along the way. You don't want to be the guy that holds the bag all the way through, like I've done multiple times. Full disclaimer, I am a habitual bag holder of things, and it's just not good. But Bitcoin at 80,500 currently. But when we look at Speedy, guys, this right here is when we originally talked about Speedy, but it's currently sitting at a 22.77 million market cap. Guys, we got to remember this project launched at the end of September, so it is fairly new. But while everything else was pumping, Speedy was going down, and there was a couple big holders selling a lot of their supply yesterday, and we're going to get into who that was and who that wasn't just in a minute. But if we look at it, it hit this level right here at right at 0.011, and it has bounced up a lot today. Now, is the bottom in, or is it not, guys? That's what I want to look into. But remember, guys, none of this is ever financial advice. I'm got slightly a degen and loves finance, so I could be completely wrong about all of this. But when we look at it, Speedy is starting to show some life. We're going to know a lot better by the time you guys are watching it. But how far did Speedy really drop? Because we want to see if this is a healthy project going forward. And if we draw this fib line from swing low to swing high, and we're going to count this all as one chart, the same way we would do if we were on a daily time frame looking at this in 3 months, and we could see that it went up to the top of this wick right here, and it went down and almost touched the 786 fib level. That equates to a 78.6% drop on that pump. But now let's take it over and compare it to a couple of my favorite coins. The ones that I want to look at, one of them is Turbo. It's been through multiple pumps and then retracements with people taking profits and all kinds of normal things. And then I also want to look at Hoppy. These are two totally different projects that I think provide a good example for us. So getting over to Turbo, we can see this is from inception, guys. So this whole chart is zoomed in. This top line right here is 100 million market cap. So you can see this was a while ago, but it gives us a history lesson. So if we go on this bottom one and we pick up, we can see this dropped way below the 786 level. I mean, it was all the way almost back to baseline, but that's that initial pump that happened within a day or two. So let's move on to some of these after Turbo was pretty well established, you know. So if we go right here and we pick up approximately, it went down and it touched a little bit underneath the 786 level before it found some life, picked up, and then continued to move on towards the next pump. If we count this one and go up, we could see that from the top of that, it hit the 786, it bounced up, and then it went back and hit the 786 again. So is this something Speedy's going to do, or is Speedy just going to keep on going? Guys, nobody knows. I certainly don't. We're just going to have to wait and see. If we look at Hoppy currently up here at 100 million in market cap. It's actually down to 95. Is it about to have a retracement? We will have to wait and see. But if we look at this one, this first pump retraced to what? 786, a little bit underneath that. And so this is a very common line. Now, this is a very deep pullback, guys, but cryptocurrency and meme coins, we all know they're extremely dangerous and they're extremely volatile. So this line and the 886 level, which is 88.6%, are really becoming my targets when I look at technical analysis on these kind of meme coins. But when we go into the holders, none of these top holders have really changed. There was an outside wallet that had bought in very high and then sold off their supply, guys. Big wells G'd out just like normal retail investors. We aren't the only one, I promise. But when we look at this, they still have this massive marketing wallet that I think that'll let them for more advertising and hopefully big tier 1 exchanges. And I'll look at this at almost every video, guys, so feel free to take a snip of this or pause it and then go look at one of the other videos to see how everything is. The Uniswap pool, some people were worried about this being really low. It's just because there's a lot of demand. People were buying it up, but this is now up to 1.5% of the total supply. But what about the Speedy news, guys? They got another exchange listing. This is a very prominent exchange and one that I really have a lot of respect for. This is LCX. When we come over to Coin Market Cap and we take a look at it, we can see that they are listed on LCX, Bitlixi, and they've actually got a couple more. They've got some more decentralized exchanges, and they're really working on a lot of things. I like that they did not go the MEXC route or those route that you often see a lot of meme coins get right off the bat. They were going for good, exchanges, good reputable exchanges. Not saying MEXC isn't, but these are just a little bit different of it. And when we look at the community sentiment up here, we could see it is up to 90%. Moving over to X, they're still extremely active. Nothing looks like it's changed. Almost 4,000 holders right here. There's some really big buys coming in, 25,000. Still a lot of very good artwork coming in. That's what I like. I like to see this type of artwork. I like to see the community engaging. But whenever we look at the project, they got a facelift on the website. When we look, crypto is absolutely soaring, but Speedy definitely did have a large pullback, okay? One that I was hoping would have stopped at least at the 618 level, and you could see it did try to test back at the 618 level. It just wasn't able to succeed, but we have also seen that this 786 level is very common at levels of pullback for meme coins, guys. This is Turbo doing it, and this is Hoppy doing it right there in front of our eyes. And so, of course, this is no guarantee that Speedy is going to reverse course and hit 100, 200 million, $1 billion. But this is statistical data that someone like me that actually believes in Speedy and am a fairly large bag holder looks at it and says, look, maybe this is all a part of the process. Maybe this is all normal. But guys, let me know, what do you think about Speedy? Are you holding a bag, and where do you see the price going from here? Is the bottom in? By the time you're watching this, we're going to have a lot better area of expertise to really be able to point and see if it actually is in, guys. But I want to thank the Speedy community for sponsoring this video. Watch this video up above, and if you're not a part of the Freeman of Finance family, what are we doing? Subscribe. I love you all.